Winners talking.
It's the illustrious Pounce Delocious. Back again for another one. Winners Talking podcast. Man them in the room. Big Doug should be here, but he's late. So stepping up, stepping in. We reel the man in off the bench. We brought the big man in.
Big Lex, the girl them sugar for life. Bing, bing.
Back again, you know.
Joking, man, but you know the
Seriously.
thing is.
So yeah, Lex steps up again on short notice, you know. Lastminute.com. Got you in the hot seat again, bro.
Once again, you know, just drawing man out, you know. Well, come relax today, man. While draw me out in front of the camera and all them things.
All good, man. Just another one. We just add it, you know, add one to the repertoire.
Come on.
Listen, the show has to go on, blood. The show must always go on. We can't just pull up and delay things. So we're in again. It's another episode, Winners Talking podcast. I'll get straight into it. Yesterday, I passed through a little event. And when I was in there, enough of the man them knew me still, showing man bare love. But what I noticed in there at the same time, from the start, literally to the end, was that brothers were saying to me, like a Donny said to me in there, like, oh, you man helped me through the pandemic. You understand? He's like, oh, you helped me through the pandemic.
I can believe it.
And started saying like he took some losses in his life, like some personal losses, lost some family members, rare tear, and you helped me through the pandemic. Listening to you like kind of kept me up on a positive and stuff. And then another Don in there stopped me, and he knew some of my cousins then from over West London, Daps, you know, Jamaica and them, man. He knew all them, man. They is one of them lots people, them. And he was saying on the thing of he's been in and out the bin, and now he's like he's like doing other bits and pieces. He's keeping up enough training. Yeah, he's keeping up enough training and this, that. But he was asking me, bro, like as I was about to leave him, he's like, no, but 1 second, I want to ask you, like I'm at a crossroad, like I don't know where I'm going in life. I don't want to go back to what I was on before, but it's like nothing's really happening now. So when I was hearing all of that, I was just thinking, you know, it's like the man them really listen to what's going on in this room and what we're talking on. So I think we need to give them a little motivation warrior charge kind of talk, you know.
On,
because, yeah, exactly, because a lot of men are listening, bro, and a lot of men are going through a lot of things, you know. Definitely. A lot of people are dealing with stress. A lot of people are under a lot of pressure. Suicide rates high. All sorts is going on.
Yeah.
People are low. Money's low. People are stressing over all kind of things. So I think the man them need to give them a little, you know, a little pep talk, a little, you know,
motivation,
little G up. And just let them know. Yeah. Well, go on. What do you think on that,
Lex? The transition. Bro, I think it's hard out there, man. It's hard out there for a lot of people.
Hard.
Do you know what I mean? It's hard times, bro. Especially with all this COVID, and certain men them are just most probably getting into working, and a lot of people making that transition from doing certain things like road, and they're kind of clocking on like, raw, I need that steady money, which is understandable. Do you know what I mean? So I understand where they're coming from, and obviously it's hard when you're changing your lifestyle. You know what I mean? You know about the transition, changing, like you're used to doing things a certain
lifestyle
way.
change is definitely a difficult thing, difficult thing to make.
Yeah.
It's definitely difficult to make. But I think what it is as well, a lot of brothers are struggling just to cope, bro.
Yeah, no, that's another point.
Just to cope with life.
When you put it like that.
You understand what I'm saying? True. Aside from him and his transitions, I'm talking brothers are just finding it hard
just
to deal with.
Put a little food on the table.
Yeah, or just to live on a day-to-day. Like, it's folding a lot of man.
Yeah.
But the thing I'd say is, like, everyone's been through, and I'm not undermining anyone's situation or saying your situation is less important or less difficult than something that we might have faced, but we've all gone through hard times.
Yeah, straight.
And you got to kind of just try and keep your head in it.
That's what you got to do. Hold the path, man. Just hold the faith and just keep going forward, man. And don't look back.
That's what it is. You got to just kind of keep your head about you. Believe that it's going to get better, because it will push you. Listen, man will get pushed to the brink at times.
Yeah, come on, breaking point, man. Come on.
There'll be some hard times, rotted hard times, you know.
Come on.
Lost family members. Lost work, no money, no income. Your gal won't leave you now because bills piling up.
Yeah.
And you'll feel like the walls are closing in and all of that kind of stuff. You gotta try and just hold your head.
Hold the faith, man. God will bless you in the end. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you can get through the worst of times, I always say, and I'm a believer in this, if you can get through the worst of times and keep your head, good times are coming, brother.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Good times are coming, miss.
So I remember when I was a youth, man used to walk on the road. It's raining, bruv. I ain't driving. So I think to myself, Lord, one day you must bless man with a car, you know. Man's rolling past. water splash up and all them thing there. You know what I'm saying? Come on, brother. You know what I mean? You're walking, you just know to yourself like, yeah, it's gonna improve, man. You know what I'm saying, Charles?
Telling you.
It's gonna improve. Things will get better. But I know a lot of people are gonna be looking at us like, yeah, it's all right for you lot to say that. Look, I'm in the midst.
Nah, bro, but brother, you remember me when I was at my grand's?
Yeah, come on, brother. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you understand?
Come on, yeah.
I was like I've said it before. I was sleeping on a bed base, bro.
Come on, bro.
I was sleeping on a sofa first, and then the bed base.
Come on.
You understand?
Getting on G's nerves.
Every
minute.
You remember?
Catching up in argument.
We were catching up in argument all the time. Then when I got my flat, I didn't have no money, bro.
Yeah, come on.
First, when I was first in there, I didn't have no money.
Come on, man. That's
I must have. I can say it now. I'm sure it's been a good bag of years. I must have all scammed off one family member's catalogue.
No,
you know me already.
But
you know
I
me
used to get in beef for that regularly.
yeah,
all the trainers.
Yeah, but she moved.
all that old chestnut piece.
Everyone.
All right.
So now I was coming back. You could easily just say that. You know,
they never got the delivery, but they want to hold you to it now.
I had the details. Somewhere man bought a fridge. You understand? I bought a fridge, sofa, carpet.
Not even the trainers, you know.
Like, come on, I'm trying to live, bro. I'm trying to live.
Come on.
Surviving that here. Now, man bought a fridge.
Yeah.
Man bought a carpet. Man bought bed. Yeah, because man had to live.
But they use going in still.
Because I'm not an idiot, bro. You was buying fucking traders and I had no bed.
What do you know me already?
You was looking fresh on road. Yeah, I know you already. Looking extra
back
fresh
to the
on
yard
road.
or taking the thing back to the yard and she's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, the yard's looking scarce, but you're fresh to death when you was walking.
One blow up bed.
Yeah, come on. So now, that's what I say. I know circumstances like that. I'm not saying it from a place of not knowing. I know taking major losses. I know being broke. You understand? I know being alone and isolated. You understand?
What this is? I know people saying they used to say, "What don't kill you
makes you stronger."
Make you stronger, and I believe in that.
I want the man to hear that and let that
some
sink
dark places, bruv, that would have took man completely out of the game.
Exactly, many a man.
And I've come out the other side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And all I'm looking for when I'm going through that shit is just that little bit of light to say, boom, that's the end of the tunnel there.
That's the truth, you know.
You understand?
Because I say that you can find a silver lining in something.
In anything, bruv.
In anything, you can find a little silver lining. Like
just try and keep that. It's easy, like I said, it's easy. Me and you're talking. We've got that kind of that's built into us.
Yeah.
Like,
definitely.
do you know what I mean? We're gonna have a positive. It could be the most negative situation. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like in the Spartan thing when the arrows are coming down, and my man said, "Boy, it's raining out here today," because that's what life was for us. It threw a lot of obstacles our way. Do you get me? So we kind of always used to navigate around it, and it's just we just saw it as part of the process.
Now you just take it as what it is.
Yeah.
So I'm used to dealing with obstacles. I'm used to when times get hard.
Yeah.
I'm used to when I feel like the walls might be closing in a little piece. I know how to navigate through that and how to get my mind in a certain place. But I know a lot of people might not. But I'd say, firstly, take care of your mental and make sure you're all right. Because
that's the key factor.
Yeah, keep your head about you. Because if you're not keeping your head about you, that's where problems can be. You can start to sink. So you gotta maybe speak. Don't hold it all in as well. Enough times the man them as men when we're going through things, we don't share. We don't speak on it. We just keep it to ourselves, etc., etc. But now we gotta just vocalize it. Let the man them know what go on.
It's good to talk.
Speak to one another and just say like, this is the situation. This is what's going on, and it can turn around. You can turn your life around. Life can turn around.
Oh, we were lucky like that because we had sort of like, if there was an issue, sometimes you'd shout me. If there's an issue with something, you wouldn't call me you'd just call me like, yo, what do you think? What this happened? And then I'll give you my opinion on it.
But a lot of men don't do that. But that's something that we're big on. Like me, I do that with all the man them. I do that with Nikos, I do that with this.
Yeah,
and I encourage it. I say it's something that people don't do. Like as men, we don't really consult for opinion.
I'd always encourage the man that if there's an elder in the family or someone that you can chat to, not even an elder, it could be all your friend, but he's a sensible guy.
Someone that you can talk to, bounce the idea off, get an opinion of, or if you're going through some things in your life that you can just be like, brother, this is what I'm going through right now. You know, I'm stressed out.
It's a lot. People don't realise, you know, because I watch all that Samaritans and all them thing on the TV when they're talking, and people call them they're saving lives. But brother, it means a lot when you're in a situation and you got someone on the other end that you can talk to about that situation. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? The man's not saying that in no form of, I'm saying that for real. You know what I mean? Like,
for real.
To be able to have someone to chat to. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
And get their opinion, because sometimes we get caught up in our own. You know what I mean? You get caught up in your own little madness, and a man will be like, brother, try and help break it down to you, and you'll be like, raw, looking at it from a different angle.
100.
You'll be like, okay, you see things differently.
Yeah, fully.
Rather than you're just raging, tunnel vision, end up catching up in a madness.
Yeah, and get perspective,
Yeah,
speak to someone, don't implode, innit?
That's what it is.
Depression is rage turned inwards. Like,
That's
you got to just speak on it, vocalize. You can turn your life around. And that's for my man there that said about you don't know what to do now. He's at a crossroads. You can change your lifestyle.
Yeah,
You can
yeah,
transition.
yeah.
You might be one thing you've done from one age to the next, but now you want to go in a totally different lane. Why can't you? You can do whatever you want.
You just got, that's you to have that strength to say, no, I'm not. If a man comes, they want you, taking you back to your old ways. You got to have the strength to say, no, you know what, not today, bro. I'm cracking on with
Something totally different.
Yeah.
It might mean a thing where you're not going to make the same money you was making before. So be the case. You sit down for a little while and just cool. You get
That's
me?
what it is. That's what it
cool
is.
and settle, and then you just switch things up. When the time's right, you slowly build. Like, I was out the game for a minute. I wasn't doing no star boy stuff, but I was fucking happy, bruv.
Yeah, come on, man. That's what it is. That's what
but
it is.
It's a mentality thing. What is your happiness?
Yeah.
Is your happiness a bag of papers and Gucci and this, that, the other? What is your happiness? And a big motor and this, that, the other?
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah. They're all just superficial things.
That's what it is.
So what man's happiness when you see a youth smile or
right. So
a youth laugh and...
So what your happiness is. Like, I'm not going to be suffering while I'm doing that. I'm going to live good, but my happiness ain't built off those kind of material things.
Yeah, but that's what it is. It's the materialistic side of it.
But it's easy for us to say because man's always had things and always...
Yeah, that's true as well. We've always been able to, you know what I mean? Thank God, be in a position to acquire things that we wanted, you know what I mean?
It's them new done to act a bit.
Yeah, it's a bit, because it's pumped into them, innit? It's all marketing. It's all like selling
They think it makes them.
Yeah.
But man makes the money. Money don't make the man.
Yeah, that's another big one as well, yeah.
See what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, that's another big one.
So yeah, to my soldiers, to my females, to all of this, like, just cool. You can turn anything around.
Definitely,
anything you want to do, you can turn around. We've got a guest now that turned his life around and he's doing some other things. We're going to bring him into the fold for the last 15 of the thing. Let's go. It's the Hustler and Big Legs.
Yeah, come on.
Back in again. Right, we're joined by my guest today.
Yes.
The big man. Dentist to the stars, you know.
That's it.
You know? Yeah. A prime example of what we were talking about, that you can make adjustments and take on a different career path. Sky's the limit for us out here, you know. There's no limit to what we can do. So introducing my guy, Dr. Dapaah. I call him the doctor. He's the dentist, the number one dentist in the country right now. You know, get to know. What are you saying to me, my bro?
Listen, guys, I appreciate you, man, for bringing man on. P, I've been following you from Channel U days, man. So when you come when you bring the podcast, that's freaking raw. P, you know. And I've been following ever since from the first episode.
I appreciate that, bro.
So I appreciate for man to come here and just talk and just talk the talk and just catch up with you, man. You know
no, I said, I know it took a minute, but I said I'll get you on. I'm a man of my word, you know, bro.
Trust me.
I'm a man of my word.
Looking for you to come to the practice, though, still.
I'm coming to the practice. That's guaranteed. I just weren't feeling great this week, but I'm coming to the practice. I'm coming to the practice this week, brother. That's without fail. So what are you saying to me, though? Tell me about this dentistry business.
You know what it is? We opened up, so there's three of us partners here. And I've been a dentist for 7 years. Worked in the NHS, worked in hospitals, worked in Scotland. I've been all around. And it got 2019, just before the pandemic, October, we opened up in Southwest London. And you know what? We're a private practice, and yeah, we just been doing well, man. We just growing, building. We started with 0 patients, man, and now we're just building up and we're growing, man. So yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
So, when did you first make the transition into this? How long did you have to study? What's the criteria to become a dentist? Because
basically they're like doctors, isn't it? Dentists. Yeah.
So how long did you have to study for? So then medicine. How many years for medicine?
4 or 5 years.
5 years, isn't it?
Yeah. So I did a degree before.
Okay, right.
So I did a degree before. Then after that, I worked as a dental nurse for a year, grinding out, you know, and then applied. Then I done 4 years, and that was in Plymouth. Then I spent 6 months of that in Cornwall. After that, I went to Scotland and did some training up there. So altogether, 7 years, man. It's not been easy, but we're here, man. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's been a long journey still. It's been a long journey, you know, because come from where we're coming from, you know, you got come from where we're coming from. You got to go through. You got to push. You got soldier through and make it happen. Criteria, you got to get good grades. It's a long application process. You got to have a clean record. You can't even have HIV, all them kind of things.
You can't even.
You
have
can't.
HIV.
You don't want no man in your mouth.
That should be like the most. That's a can't even, you know.
No, it is. Yeah. Because, bro, no, it's mad because when we first started my course, there were certain guys that were with us on the course, but because they had hepatitis and HIV, they got dropped from the course. You know what
I
I'm
would
saying?
expect that though.
You know, but it's,
I would hope so, but I'm saying it with a straight face.
Yeah,
I'm not joking. I kind of hope so
yeah.
because you're dealing, with blood and this, that, the other for the obvious reasons.
for real.
But yeah, carry on. This is interesting. Carry on. Go on.
Yeah, exactly. So that you gotta get good grades, you gotta have work experience, all that kind of stuff. But for me, it wasn't straight because when I went to college in my A level, where I met Joe Bayer, that's my guy. Yeah,
Shout out
we
Bayer.
went to college together. I flopped my A levels, bro. Flopped it, bro. So I had to
Was
do
it just pressure at the time, or was
I had like, family situations at the time. Do you know what I'm saying? It just shows that if you believe in something, if you think, if you set your mind to something, there's always a way around it. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Even though it took me longer, but you build character in the process.
See, this kind of ties into what we were saying before about obstacles and being able to overcome. It's going to be character building going through certain things.
100%.
So you hear the grind there as well. You did your grind because you did dental nurse since for how long?
A year.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
And when you flopped the A levels, what, you went back and took them again, or you didn't need to? How did
I did. So I
went
did
another
degree.
route?
Yeah, did degree. Did that for 3 years. Did well in that. Then did dental nurse, and then from there went on. I did dentistry for 4 years. Yeah. So, but it's mad because it was different. You're in Southwest England. You know what I mean? It's different people,
Whereabouts
different
you from
cultures.
originally?
Credit, well, Ghana originally, and
All right, okay.
some credit. No, not Congolese as you thought.
No. Because who was it? Was there when I said?
Joe, Joe's Congolese.
Yeah, Joe's Congolese. Because I said that you got the
Congolese license.
Yeah, man, the United Nations of Africa.
But man really got the Ghanaian dentist certificate. Did man get the certificate in England or in Ghana?
English still.
You sure? I might edit that out before I leave. I might edit that out still. There's little fools there still. Alright, say that. So go on. Fast forward to now,
Yeah.
Tell me about like opening up your own surgery and what was the steps for that? Because it's good for the people them to know like anything is possible, bro.
Yeah. You know what it is? So, one of my business partner, her name is K Dub. Big shout out.
Large up K Dub.
Her,
Is she the one that phones me on the phone and says, "Hello, Dub, then?" Or you?
Nah. Nah. So it was because of my faith, I met her at Bible study 15 years ago still. And we just kept in contact. And her dad owned a practice where we are now, but he retired, closed down. So she came to me in 2017 and said, "Yo, Kev, like, I just feel led to say, you know what, I want you to take over my dad's practice." I was thinking, yo, like, at that time it was like mad. There was rats everywhere. It was just everything was just down.
Derelict building.
Derelict. Do you know what I'm saying? And I was thinking, yo, and at that time I come out uni 4 years thinking, yo, then I reached out to my other business partner, who was my mentor at the time, Dr. Jamal Johnson. He's my other business partner. I reached out, I call him uncle. I said, yo, uncle, this opportunity has come up, boom, boom, boom. And he asked me all these business questions I didn't even know. And it's good to have someone that's been in the game or someone you can come and speak to.
Just like what we were saying, just what we were talking. Keep going.
Because to be honest, everyone thinks it's all me. The reality is like I'm the main dentist there.
Man.
I'm the front man. Do you know what I'm saying? But without them, I couldn't do what I'm doing. Do you know what I'm saying? So we all got together, and then when Dr. Jamal came and we met with Kay and her dad, and he was like, "Oh, Kev, it's a good opportunity. I'll invest." I said, "Unks, man, don't want you to invest. I want you to be part of it." He goes, "I'm looking to retire." To me, come. So we all got together, and then I just spoke to Kay, and Kay said, "Kay, you know what? I can do it with you, but I can't do it alone. We've got to bring all three of us together." She goes, "No, I don't want Dr. Jamal involved." And then said Dr. Jamal the same thing. He was saying, "I don't want Kay involved." We all got together, and boom, October 2019, we started up, but we had to do like building works, renovation, all of that, bro. So what people don't know, it's only March, April this year. I was full time. I was working at 2 other practices.
Yeah.
But I started taking
paid
a
your
salary.
dues. You paid your
Bro,
dues.
trust me. I only took a salary, what?
The grand.
3 months ago.
The grand.
Trust
But that's
me.
how it goes with a new business.
Bro.
2 to 3 years before you start earning any kind of bread.
Could be even longer.
It could be even longer. If you're lucky, 2 to 3 years you start seeing a return.
Trust me.
You understand? It don't just come overnight. Everyone thinks things come over. Not everyone, but a lot of people think things come overnight.
Yeah.
But no, it's the grind and the graft. So no, all credit to you.
No, I appreciate that, man. And you know what? I'm not gonna lie. The support has been mad from our community, especially.
Come on, bro.
Trust me, like even you, man. I know even you, P. You sent people over to come and see me.
No, I must support, bro.
No,
and even though I took long to get you here,
Yeah,
I had to get you here because
appreciate that.
I said I would, and I know it took months.
Yeah.
But
Even in the car on the way up, I told him that I better be getting the same discount as him.
don't get him. Don't do it.
You see what I'm saying, brother? So that's what you know from there, innit? Do you know what I mean? I think I get that in there right now. You know what I'm saying?
Big Doug stepped in there.
Yeah.
I don't want no discount. I'm coming.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So yeah. So
Well, my son did a bit ghetto for asking for the discount.
what I always tell you. This brother wants discount on everything, man. You give it. He wants a discount on the discount.
No, it's good to negotiate. You know what I mean?
I understand.
No, but for real, it's been a journey still. But yeah.
Tell me about some of your client list that you've dealt with now, because I see you taking them photos. Look at your skinny teeth. I see
You know,
taking them.
it's a bit techie still because you gotta just
Are you, some that you can speak on.
Speak on, yeah.
Because I know obviously there's. So you got to keep a certain level of confidentiality.
Yeah.
When them man's getting all the veneers and all that, they don't really want to bait it up and all that. So maybe we won't say too much on that still.
Yeah.
But you got a good client base going.
Yeah. So even one of the what everyone knows his Rapman's.
Yeah, no, shout out Raps.
Yeah, shout out Raps, man. He come to me early this year. I asked for my cousin Mike. You know, big up Mike. Mike really hooked that up, and yeah, he come and you lot will see soon. Rapman's close his gap, and it's all good.
I know you was telling me earlier, but so when you see the gap gone, you know who did that, yeah?
Trust me.
Man's got in the what they call
Invisalign still.
Invisalign thing. Come on.
Even when Raps come to see me, it's a different swag. Still, Rap, it's just different.
He's changed. Yo, did he change?
But I love it.
Know them once. But it's progression though, innit?
Progression.
It's progression. That's what it is. That's my guy, man. That's my guy. You said you spoke with him about that's my guy.
Exactly.
my guy. He's a
And it
good
was
guy.
mad because when he first come, he's like, Kev, it's not working, it's not. I said,
Nah,
bro,
it's cut.
chill.
Patience.
Chill, and listen, like it's mad. Every release is gonna be nuts still. But yeah, raps. Obviously, your cousin Mike Dapaah.
Yeah, Mike Dapper's your cousin. The family. I know it's a lot of you Dappers seem to be doing a lot of stuff. What's going on? A lot of you Dappers, because I see the name and I always think these men are all related.
He said Dapaah by name, Dapaah by nature.
I see a lot of you. You lot got
man.
big family.
Yeah.
Big family, I can tell, because I see the name pop up as well, not just with a few others as well. And I'm like, obviously, it's some kind of relation. So you
Even
lot
my
doing.
bro used to work for Mike, and he's now he heads up diversity and equality for Fulham Football Club.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
bro's
yeah.
doing bits. I see man up at the party the other day, but living his best life. You get me?
Yeah,
Come on,
yeah,
bro's
yeah,
living life. The family's eating good food.
Yeah.
But it's only right because you paid your dues. You put the work
Trust me,
in.
man, and we
So
support each other still.
have you mastered your craft now? You feel?
You know what? I'm not at a good level, but it's always something to learn.
That's right.
It's always something, you know what I mean? I'm always going on courses, like, bro, like even down to next year, I spent over 6-7 grand on courses. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you just got to keep bettering yourself. And sometimes, even when I do smile makeovers, the veneers, the composite bonding, all that kind of stuff, even when the patient's happy, I sometimes look back and think I could always step up and do better. Do you know what I'm saying?
100%. 100%. But that's the constantly pushing yourself. But you said a lot of things there, bro. Like you said, be willing to put the grand, not earning for a good while as well,
100%.
which is part of the grand.
100%.
Still always forwarding and trying to do new things as well, which is you have to be constantly push yourself. You can't get complacent. You're aiming for more. There'll be more surgeries opening.
For real.
Guaranteed.
100%.
Guaranteed, bro. If they're not, I'm gonna want to know why. I'm gonna hit you up and say what. You see what I'm trying to say? So I know what you're on, and you're leading by example as well. You're on your. I see you making, like, even how you're marketing yourselves in certain things. The marketing, the business is all strategic because I understand marketing, so I can see what you're doing. What's the thought process behind that? Does bro get involved? Does everyone kind of push each other? It's a team effort. Because even though bro might not be hands on in the dentist, he's bro in it. So that means I support you in what you're
Yeah,
doing.
yeah,
You
yeah,
understand
yeah,
what I'm trying to
yeah,
say?
yeah,
So
yeah.
what's the...
Yeah, 100%. So there's the practice as well, and there's me pushing my brand as well, which is different, which what I'm doing as well. So yeah, bro. So we have to be honest, it's just the business partners, bro. Get together and say, okay, boom, we're doing this, doing that. I even have my guy Ernest who comes every month. We film procedures and we put out. But to be honest, bro, it's just us, man, just trying the thing, bro. That's the reality, bro. And it's working, you know what I mean? And it's got to a stage where, like, you know what, people will come because they believe that they're in safe hands.
Yeah.
Listen, people.
It's a big factor when you're going to a dentist.
I would not go and put myself with any. This is where I'm gonna give it up. I would not go and just go to any dentist.
Yeah.
This is my dentist moving forward. I'm not sure what we're doing here. I'm not taking out the golds, people. But I'm going to check my guy. He's gonna be looking after me. I've been meant to go for a hot minute. I know all the man them's gonna go. This is the man to go and see. If you want to get certain things sorted out, certain little cosmetic issues you got with your teeth, maybe you want to get them a little white and get them a little shinier, or you got something that's been bothering you, even just for the simplest of procedures, go and see my guy, Dr. Kevin Dapaah. I'm telling you, it's the guy. I've sent many of my people up there. They pick me back to say, great work, good service. When they call me, very nice. The receptionists call me. They're all polite, sweet voices on the
Like
phone.
a receptionist still.
Come on, larger up still, you know. Calls me and very professional. Ain't no joke thing. This ain't no hood shit. You know what? Can be leaning on man for a discount and stuff.
You know what, you know what's mad? From when we first started, I spoke to all my team.
Let me bust a champagne to man before the show's done. Even though in the last few minutes, let's bust it quick. But I have to bust a champagne to celebrate the successes of one of my brothers.
Appreciate it, bro.
I'm always honoured to be in the presence of my brothers that are making
bro.
legendary. You understand?
Positive steps.
And there's more than one in there as well. You understand? So shout out to all the man. Carry on, my bro.
Yeah, bro. You know what? When we first started, I always had the vision to say, just because it's a black business, but we try to achieve over and above.
You have to.
Because you don't want to be known for cutting corners, try and do this on the cheap, this is that. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, my consultations are 45 minutes to an hour. Because I'm connecting with you. I spend a large part of just connecting, getting to know you, getting to know what you like, so you feel comfortable. It's mad. Brother,
Thorough.
Bro.
Yeah.
It's mad because look after a lot of people, obviously high profile and that, all them kind of people. But
big names, you know. I know why you can't say it. Let me interject. No. I'm not gonna say. Just cool. I'm not gonna say. I'm just letting the people understand. The man's deliberately skimming over and doesn't want to say who. But I'm just telling you, look. Use your imagination. Big name. Do some research. Look the man up and see what's going on. Continue, my brother.
Yeah, bro. And what was I saying?
You were saying I'm the fucking man, but saying it like, you're trying to say it like, Go on.
Yeah, but bro, you know what the thing is?
Consultations and that.
Even man will come and see me, sleeve tattoos and all that. But when they come to see me, like they might care,
Of course.
and they're quite vulnerable. Do you know what I mean? Because they're trusting me. Do you feel what I'm saying? And I respect that people have confidence in me. That's why you can't go nowhere and say, oh, this person's cheaper down the road, then go to that person. Because how I look after you is different to how someone else look after that person. Do you feel what I'm saying? For me, it's about the connection. Do you know, no matter who you are.
Yeah. Let me say something quickly, right? Yeah. Right. You see what you just said there? Yeah. It reminds me of something that I go through at times. And we've got to kind of try to stop doing that. It's where part of you is still in like you said, we try twice as hard because we know we're black men, innit?
Yeah.
So, like you just said, they're like, raw, like they trust me, they're this, that, the other. You're the dentist, bro. Yeah. You understand what I'm trying to say? So they should trust you. But we still have this thing in our mind of, raw, you're really, almost like you're really putting your faith in me like this because 15 years ago, you understand? Mm-hmm. But you're the dentist, bro. You're qualified and you're fucking good at what you do. You understand what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So it's only right. They're putting their faith in the right man.
100%.
You understand? It's just something in us. I used to be like that when I'd be with the football, doing the football, picking up my managing for my son's team or whatever.
Yeah.
And like all these people would be like happy for me to like take their kids home and this. I used to think to myself, raw, it's nice that they trust me. You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
But really, of course they should. I'm a good guy, bro. I'm gonna look after your kids like they're mine. So you should trust me, you understand? Bro. But it's something that we just have in us where we're used to being looked at a certain kind of way. So there's still a little bit of that inside of us.
It's been indoctrinated over the years.
You understand? But nah, bro, you're a fully qualified, certified, top drawer dentist.
Yeah.
But
it's
you understand what I'm trying to
bro,
say?
it's bad. Yes,
So that's I'm just saying that.
Yeah.
You know
I
what I'm
think-
saying,
yeah,
innit?
yeah. Because
I see bro nodding. Bro's feeling what I'm saying. Innit? Bro's feeling. You feeling that? Yeah. You can talk, but they can hear you on the mic. Go on.
No, facts, man. And I just want to say, like, being a younger brother, seeing like your older brother just break so many doors, it's harder for us when we're black. Let's be honest. Like, we know what's going on in society today, but seeing your brother take to that next level, and then you come through after him, and him giving you wise counsel on what you're meant to do and how you're meant to move in certain rooms, bro. That's priceless, man. So, Kev, on camera, I just want to say thank you.
Appreciate it.
Come
See,
on,
but that's why it's good though, because even the other like young up and coming
100%.
potential black dentists.
That's my point.
Do you get what I'm trying to say to you? Yeah.
Sky's the
Yeah,
limit.
that's what I'm saying
But
to you.
I'm blessed to have these kind of. This is
Yeah.
to have all these kind of people come sit down and we're celebrating things. So yeah, man.
It's mad, bro. Because bro, it's not only me. There's people coming up, of
course.
But you know what? They reach out, and it's good. Like, see, one of my brethren qualified the other day. Reach out to me. Thanks for your advice, your encouragement. It's like boom, bro. There's a lot of us coming, bro. There's a lot of us coming, bro. We're just representing. That's how it goes.
Fully.
You know what I mean?
My brother. All right, before we wrap up, tell everyone where the clinic is, how to find you, and whatever else. I know you're busy as well. People don't think you're just gonna listen. You're not hitting up my man and saying I'm coming on Wednesday, innit? It's not working like that. Yeah. Even when the big man wanted an appointment, what did I get? A 3-week argument or something like that.
You say that 3 weeks?
No.
And that was him moving me in. That was him like squeezing me in early.
Okay.
Bro, it's kind of peak.
Really, it's like it was.
Big waiting
We were
list.
talking
Yeah.
2 months.
Bro, it's peak, bro. To be honest, like March next available appointment. It's mad.
I can relate because it's like the podcast. Man, them think I'm joking when I say you can't get in till March.
Yeah, it's mad. You know,
I can relate.
Appreciate the support, but yeah, like we're called Dove Dental Wellbeing Spa. We're based in Garrett Lane, Wandsworth, Southwest London. Hit us up, Dove Dental Spa UK on Instagram, on my Instagram, Dr. Dapaah. Our website www.dovedentalspa.co.uk. And my website is there, drdapaah.co.uk. You can book consultations Zoom. So what I do Zooms as well. So you can hit me up on the Zoom. We can go through stuff on the Zoom, and then you come and see me. But Zoom's free still. So
There you go. So you've heard it there straight. Remember when you saw the man, if you didn't know about him before, remember when you saw him first. When you start seeing him on certain shows and all of that, you saw him first on Winners Talking podcast. Yeah?
big you man up
Talk to
still.
Kevin Dapaah. We move. It's another episode, Winners Talking podcast. Inspirational as well. Remember what we were saying in the beginning? You can turn your life however you want to do it. A man got his grind done, got his head down, and now he's opened up his own surgery and doing great things for the stars, you know. I know the stars that he's doing work on, you know. But he told me on the phone, like, someone he can't mention, so I know. But big stars, not saying no names. I wish I could. Off camera. Star Hustler.
Yeah.
We move. Winners Talking podcast.